Hello, this is a Map Business Online video presentation. We're just talking about coverage maps based on zip codes using some demographic views within Map Business Online. And so what I'm going to do is I could import a list of zip codes from an Excel spreadsheet and create territories that way, or I can just quickly grab a polygon. I don't even need to have my zip code list on, but we will turn that on. And I'm going to just grab an area around the city of Chicago using a polygon tool. It can be just random, whatever works for your particular coverage area. You know what it is. You can always go back in and change your coverage area after it's been created. It's pretty easy to add or to delete zip codes. It brings up all of the zip codes that are listed in that particular coverage area. We're going to delete that functionality. We're going to zoom in a little bit using my zoom tool just to get closer to our coverage area. You can see where it is. You can see we've got a title there. And now we want to add population information to our coverage area as well. So to do that, I'm going to really use my entire set of zip codes around the country using my three-piece puzzle icon. I'm going to go in by zip code, and I'm going to assign sort of population color code shadings to give myself what some people call a heat map, but just a sense of what my population areas are. The 2017 demographic data within Map Business Online is the projection data for the census. I'm just going to use that. I'm going to change my range just to a manageable 3, and I'm going to be only interested in zip codes above 250. We'll go up to 2,500, and then we'll go beyond that, maybe up to 25,000. And just trying to make it plain and simple. 129,964 is the most population in any given zip code, and I can change my color scheme to be a little bit different. I can actually go in and change it manually if I want to override it. I like to put the hot colors in the higher numbers. So I can click done on that. Now I've got my entire country with a color scheme based on my zip code population, but I can't see it through my coverage area or territory, whatever you like to call it. So I go up here on my territory scheme, I click my edit gear, my settings gear, and I change my transparency to let that background color shine through. I can also go in and change my border so that I've really highlighted where my area of interest is, and then I can hide the internal boundaries, just showing that external boundary. So now I have my area of interest. It's got a label on it, and we're looking at all of the information based on population. The zip codes are there based on population. Now I can go into my coverage area and click under the data window. I'm looking at the data window here, looking at my coverage area, which is selected in the drop-down, and I can click filter data on the map. And now I'm just looking at my coverage area, and there it is with zip codes. And if I wanted to actually go in and fine-tune this even further, I could go into my label and add to my label the population for all of my coverage area. And I could add anything else I wanted to as well. So if I wanted to go in and get some other demographic data set that's all in there. So let's just draw way down in here. Maybe I want to go way back to 2012 and get the female population for 2012. So I can put female pop 2000. Why don't we just go 012, change the labels. And now we've got a little bit more information in our label up here. Oops, let me just get the right thing here. So we've got that information there as sort of an overall label on our coverage area. So that's how you build a quick coverage area map with some demography embedded in it There's a lot of other things you can bring to bear on any map in Map Business Online. Go to Map Business Online and take our free trial. Thanks.